Sometimes I get lost down the rabbit hole of the question, how do we know that we know what we know? It's one of those threads that when you start to pull at it, you either just get frustrated and cut off the unruly end, or you pull, and then you end up with a pile of yarn where a sweater used to be. A good portion of those people involved in the enterprise of science or the business of faith, they've parted ways on how knowledge works in our lives. One demands only data points, the other demands only a revealed word from the outside. And outside, by the way, that usually benefits the religious leader with power. But what if our human experience of knowledge and insight is both a deeply spiritual and a deeply grounded event? What if coming to new understandings of ourselves and the world around us, or even God, lives in a cooperative middle, where neither of those poles reigns supreme? I'm fascinated and delighted by early 20th century priest and paleontologist Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, who had a way of holding these two worlds together with strength and beauty. Here's how he described the process of knowing and understanding something which he calls, strangely enough, a hypothesis. Hypothesis, a very poor choice of word to designate the supreme spiritual act by which the dust cloud of experience takes on form and is kindled with the fire of knowledge. I think Teilhard's description of hypothesis works equally well for the season we call Epiphany. When the dust cloud of experience that the ancient world had with God took on its form in a baby born to two peasants under the rule of an empire, our experience and knowledge of God had the opportunity to be rekindled and reshaped into something new. This compression of old experience, new form, and fresh insight is Epiphany. We see this kind of epiphany when Jacob wakes up and realizes that God was already in Bethel, and now he's just beginning to realize it. Paula Darcy says that God comes to you disguised as your life. The incarnation, which is another way of saying the fullness of the divine compressed into the boundaries of the normal. The incarnation is itself a new and fresh insight into how our own experience with God and the world works around us. It gives us a new form without excluding what's come before or ignoring what's happening around us, no matter how disappointing or unsettling those two realities may be. It helps us navigate the fullness of eternity within the confines of our own small experiences. And it reminds us that there's always more insight waiting for us when we look back, look around, and look forward with a genuine desire for understanding to appear. So this Epiphany, may you kindle your own curiosity about the world and those around you. May you take the dust cloud of experience that is your life and let the incarnated Christ give it form to bring about new insight and understanding of God, the world, and those around you. And may you rest in the knowledge that the light is here with us and among us this season and for all seasons to come.